So the first thing we're going to start to have a look at is a patient being too far forward in the machine. There's three hallmarks of these images. So first of all, what you're going to see is on this little image here, we've got our little triangles. So you might remember on the previous presentation, I was calling these little areas the distal triangles and this area the anterior zone. And I was talking about how when the images fold out, we start to get some structures appearing. Now, if we think about the patient being too far forward, we have this line on the machine that we use to position the patient called the focal trough. Okay? Ideally, this line should be sitting between your 2 and your 3. Now, if we move the patient too far forward, what that means is we're going to move them too close to the sensor. Okay? Which means that you're going to see this focal trough line moving distally, because the patient is now too far forward of this line. Does that make sense? So you have a red light that comes up, you line it up between the 2 and the 3. If you haven't lined this up and you've got the patient too far forward, they're going to get too close to the sensor. Now, what did we say if we reduce the object film distance? What do teeth do? Do they get skinnier and smaller, or do they get bigger and wider? Smaller. So when you're too close to the sensor, that means if we're meant to have a nice red line, lining up between the 2 and the 3, we're now moving this head forward, and we're going to get everything being a bit smaller. So let's have a look at the 3 hallmarks.